Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to your Rangers News Bulletin this Friday, the 23rd of May. I hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful day, whatever you are up to. Lots of Rangers news doing the rounds, but before we get stuck into that, as ever, you know the drill by now. A quick word for our podcast sponsors, S1 Jobs. If you're looking to upload your CV today, head over to S1 Jobs. There are thousands of jobs across Glasgow, Edinburgh, and the surrounding areas. So you'll find the one at S1 Jobs. Right, where shall we start today then? Well, we'll touched on it on the show this morning when I was on with Chris. According to a publication in Italy, Nadim Bajrami is attracting a couple of clubs in Serie A and also the Bundesliga. He's been a disappointment, it's fair to say, since arriving for around £3.5 million from Sassuolo last summer. The 26-year-old has flattered to deceive and has been a big disappointment in a Rangers jersey this term. Now, Panorama Sport has reported that the Albanian has two options on the table this summer. One from a club back in Italy's top flight and one from Germany's Bundesliga. The report claims that his exit from Rangers is likely, although that would depend on a suitable offer being submitted. Now, he made 45 appearances last season, scored 5 goals and provided 4 assists. He signed a 4-year deal initially, and so that means he's under contract until 2028. Let us know in the comments, folks. Would you like Nadim to stay and form part of the New Look Rangers side next season, or do you think it's time to cash in? I think if Rangers get anywhere near the money that they paid Sassuolo for him last summer, I think they'll be doing well. He's, let's be honest, he's not really showed why he should have been brought to the club in the first place, and I think it would be a right move if he was to move on. It'll be interesting to see what sort of club he could potentially go to, but yeah, I would be surprised if we see him in a Rangers jersey next season. Another player who has been speaking, and we touched on it as well on the morning show, and that is Brazilian left-back Jefte. He's been speaking to a publication in Brazil by the name of Globo, and he's been speaking about his debut season at Ibrox. The 21-year-old, of course, arrived from Fluminense last summer following a season on loan in Cyprus with Apoel Nicosia. Was linked with a move to Chelsea back in January, and he's been speaking about his time in Govan this year. He says, "My entire journey since I arrived has always been with the aim of trying to learn more and understand my position better and what I should do on the field to help my teammates. Reaching the end of the season and seeing that it worked is gratifying. I managed to become a different player, a better player who learned more and understood more. The start to the year at Rangers has been wonderful, very special, even though our goal was to reach the finals and win titles, which unfortunately didn't happen. This season as a whole, I have been very happy. Every day I have spent with my teammates training and playing, I have learned a lot from them. What I'm experiencing is a dream. It's something I never imagined I'd experience so soon. Despite being only 21 years old, I played in a European competition against big clubs. I'm very happy and fulfilled with what I've done so far." So, yeah, Jefte was a big topic of discussion on the show this morning. I think over the piece, it's been a pretty decent season at Rangers. I get that he certainly has to work on his defensive game. You wonder if a new coach coming in can certainly hone his skills in that department. But for the money that Rangers paid, there's no doubt that he'll move on and will likely make Rangers a big profit when he does depart. He is certainly someone I would expect to see in a Rangers jersey next season. Left back is a position. Wouldn't say it's at the forefront of the recruitment team and strengthening in that area, but it's certainly an area you'd like to see Rangers maybe bring someone else in the summer. It remains to be seen if Robbie Fraser can form part of the squad going forward. Certainly Ridvan is someone we touched on the show this morning. I would be looking at moving him on given his injury record. So certainly an area to keep an eye on in the summer months. Moving on from that, there has been a departure, and it comes off the field. And confirmation yesterday that Hearts have appointed Laurie Ellis as their new head of academy coaching. He has departed Rangers. He was at Rangers for 3 years, working as lead coach of both the under-15s and under-16 sides. He is a boyhood Harps fan, and he will now make the move to the capital to undertake his new role over there. So that is a departure from the Rangers Academy. One guy who did depart earlier on last season, and that is Philip Clement. We touched on the bulletin a couple of days ago that he was on the shortlist for the Anderlecht job. They look like they will be replacing their manager come the end of the season, and he's been tipped to join Anderlecht. He's been given a ringing endorsement from former Anderlecht in Belgium legend Mark de Grijze, who you may remember, he was a good defender in his day. Played a season, I think, at Sheffield Wednesday back in the day. PSV was at before as well. Club Brugge, I think, also a decent defender. And he's been speaking about Clement. He said, for me, Philip Clement is a clear and obvious choice for Anderlecht manager. In fact, I said earlier this season they should have made an approach to Rangers when he was there. It shouldn't make any difference. He was at Club Brugge. If he is the best man for the job, he is a manager who brings a real winning mentality. He is very passionate, eager to learn, and very demanding. He is also bilingual, which plays to his advantage at a club like Anderlecht. He likes to play attacking football, and as a modern coach, he would be a very good choice, even if he was at Bruges. So there you go. I think I could see him doing well at Anderlecht. I've got to see if he does move there. He's shown that he can win the title over there with two different clubs, Genk and Bruges. And Anderlecht, I think, finished 4th this season in the Belgian top flight. So they're obviously looking to challenge for the title. I think that would be a decent move. I can see Clement doing well, in fact, over there in Belgium again. Just never worked at Rangers. I don't think he ever understood the demands and the unique nature of Rangers. He obviously was stuck in his ways, was someone that was set in the style of play and never deviated from that, and ultimately cost him his job in the end. But yeah, it looks like he could be in with a shout of getting that job over at Anderlecht. As it stands, no development, as Chris touched on the show this morning with regards to the managerial search. But as we've said before, folks, keep your eyes peeled on the social media channels and make sure you're subscribed to the website and also on the YouTube channel as well. If there's anything unfolding with regards to that, we'll be on it and we'll let you know as soon as we do. Very best of luck as well to the Rangers women's team this weekend. After last weekend's disappointment in the final day, as they lost out on the league title, they've got a chance to win some silverware in the Scottish Cup final. They take on Glasgow City at Hampden this coming Sunday. So best of luck to Joe Potter and the Rangers women's team in that one. We'll wrap up there for now. That's it. Just some of the news doing the rounds today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, whatever you're doing. I'm back on Monday alongside Chris, 9:30 as ever, bright and early as always. So we'll speak to you then, folks. But until then, enjoy your weekend. Bye for now.